Good afternoon. Thank you for joining Oyo State today on BCOS television. I am Belumi Asende. The state government, in collaboration with Invictus Africa, has officially adopted the gender-responsive education budgeting and spending framework as part of efforts to promote inclusive, equitable, and quality education across the state. The document is designed to ensure that education budgeting and spending will adequately address the specific needs of children, particularly vulnerable boys and girls. Our reporter, Adiola Oladele, who attended the event, now reports.
Thank you for making it easy for us to be able to do this work. And this is just the beginning.
That was the unveiling and official adoption of the Gender Responsive Education Budgeting and Spending (GREPS) framework document. The GREPS project, implemented by Invictus Africa with support from the Malala Fund, is being carried out in Oyo and Gombe State to promote access to free, safe, and quality education through budgets that respond to specific needs of boys and girls. Presenting an overview of the framework, the Executive Director of Invictus Africa, Mrs. Bukola Shonibare, said although Oyo State has recorded progress in school enrollment, many children still struggle to remain and complete their education due to varying social and economic challenges. She explained that the framework is aimed at ensuring investment in education directly reach children who need them most, while strengthening existing government systems through evidence-based and gender-responsive budgeting.
Framework like this, moves budget from just being normal budget or being, gender blind, but to one that is sensitive and that is responsive to the issues. If boys are not going to school because they are now more into, let's say, internet fraud, it means that we have a problem that needs to be addressed. But these are not problems that just NGOs can address. The budget needs to show the priorities of government in addressing problems like that. So what we are saying is that the budget should be sensitive to this issue by having specific budget lines that address that problem of boys being into internet fraud and not going to school. The same with girls.
The Oyo State Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Mr. Segun Olaiwola, represented by the Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Bamidele Oyinloye, noted that the GREPS framework built on existing gender-responsive education sector plan and aligns with the vision of Governor Seyi Makinde to provide accessible and transformative education for sustainable development. According to him, the document provides a practical roadmap for integrating gender considerations into education budgeting, implementation, and monitoring, while reaffirming the ministry's commitment to strengthening partnership and institutional capacity for effective implementation.
The purpose is to make sure that all in life they can go for higher education or acquire anything that can make them to be independent citizens.
Stakeholders, in their goodwill messages, stress the need for collective support and collaboration towards achieving the objectives of the framework in building a more inclusive and resilient education system that leaves no child behind in the state. Highlights of the event included presentation of GREPS commitment checks to ministries and the certification